Hello my YouTube family, welcome back to Noni's weight loss journey. So yet another challenge, and this time around this challenge was amazing. So this week's challenge was to close the iWatch activity rings. There are 3 rings. The first ring, the outer ring, is the calorie ring. So how many calories have you burnt on that particular day? And again, you can set yourself goals of how many calories you want to lose. Second ring was the exercise ring, which was 30 minutes of exercise a day. And the third ring was a stand ring, the inner ring, which was you need to be able to stand for at least a minute and move every hour of the day for at least 12 hours. So how did we go? But why the activity ring challenge? I just wanted to see if it will actually help me be a bit more active than I already am. I've got 2 kids already, so I am pretty active during the day, but I never seem to get the exercise ring closed on my iWatch. This is how my iWatch activity would look like on a normal month. And I've had this watch since 2018 and I have never had a whole week of closing the ring. This was the first time. Weight loss was a part of what I wanted, but more than the weight loss, it was actually to be active. If you're like me and you struggle to be active, this will definitely give you a boost to get up and do something. And here is how it went along. It's day 1. This is how we're going. Right now it is 5:07. We've got a long way to go, so I'm going for a walk to the shops. I need some diapers for my baby, so good excuse. It's 6:06 at the moment and we've made it for the day. Day 2 and we haven't accomplished much, so we're just gonna go for a walk. Here's the baby and the other one is just playing around. Let's do this. It might rain, but that's okay. We are equipped. There he is. Hello. So we just got back from the walk. It's harder to walk with a baby on you, man. We've progressed a little, not too much. It's nearly 7 o'clock and we still have a fair bit to go. So guess where I am? We're gonna close these rings today, okay? Can I tell you a trick? You want these to close? Run on the treadmill. It works. It's day 3, 1 o'clock. And I just did a 1-hour walk. We can do this. Guess what? It's 8 o'clock and ta-da! It's done! On a serious note, really, I did go for a super long walk today. As part of my son's activity from school, we had to go for a 30 minute or an hour walk, which kind of helped. But really, I'm starting to get tired a little bit every day. Okay, so today is the kind of a day when I really can't be bothered doing this. If this wasn't a challenge, I will be sitting on my sofa, watching a movie and chilling. But I am going to do this, and this is how far along I am at the moment. Got a fair bit to go. All done. So I did reach the goal 5 odd minutes ago, but I just kept going. I was having a bit of fun, and I realized most of the struggle is to just get on it. Once you're on it, it's not that hard. I hope I still have this courage tomorrow. If I don't, I will watch this video to remind myself. Who else struggled to stay healthy on the weekend? I definitely do. So today's Friday. that is how far I am. I only have a little bit to go, but I really can't be bothered. I'll see how I feel in a little bit. Hey! Stand I'll make anyway. You know the first 2 circles? Yeah, that, my friends, is a challenge. Day 6. I've been literally meal prepping all day. See, I've got like the calorie goal is good, and stand goal is great. The fact that I've been standing all day and doing meal prep, but not the exercise. So I'm relying on this to make it all happen. It will take me a while on here though. Let's do it. Nearly 45 minutes. The rest I can do easily because I still have a lot of meal prep to finish. There were a few things that I did do to make sure that I was prepared for this challenge. I changed the actual face of the watch so I could actually see the rings all day. Another big question before I started the challenge was, how many calories should I set it up to? So all I did was I observed my past months at what calorie it was already set at. In the past months, the calorie goal was set to 600 calories. Of course, it was hard for me to reach on a normal day because I never met those goals. So what I did was, a few days before I started the challenge, I reduced the calorie goals to 500 calories a day. I tried to meet those goals. When I did those, I realized 500 calories a day was not much of a challenge for me to achieve, but 600 calories was definitely a challenge. So hence, for this particular challenge, I set my calorie goal to 600 calories per day. The weight loss wasn't that bad either. So this is what I weighed when I started the challenge, and this was my weight on the last day of the challenge. I had made no changes to my eating habits. I was still eating 3 times a day. I've never cut out any kind of food groups from my diet because I just don't agree with that. I did observe, if you don't do anything and you spend at least an hour and a half on the treadmill, walking at like a speed of 6 and then running a few times in the middle at 9, in an hour and a half you should be able to meet the exercise goal. But not just the exercise goal, you'll also meet a lot of the calorie goal as well. But on the other hand, if you went outside to walk and all you did was continuously just walk, you would definitely reach the exercise goal in that 30 minutes. But again, not burn as many calories. Closing the iWatch activity rings does not mean that I was walking 10,000 steps a day. On a normal day, I would walk anywhere from 6,000 to 7,000 steps a day. When I was doing this, it would go anywhere from 8,000 to 9,000 steps a day, but I never met 10,000 steps a day. That is another challenge to come. My conclusion to this was that it was amazing to do, and it did what I was expecting from it at the end. So not a bad thing to do. So if you did want to consider doing it, I think it's a great way to start. If you liked the video, make sure you press the like button. I know this goes without saying, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me, and I will see you in my next video. Later!